to a brand new video. Today we have an exciting video. It is NBA Finals Game 3 back in Boston. The series is tied 1-1, and as just a pure NBA fan, I'm super excited for this game. So today on PrizePicks, we're going to give 4 plays that I like here in the game tonight. Again, there is a link in the description below to sign up for PrizePicks. There's also a brand new free Discord link as well as Patreon link as well. Patreon's going to get access to the VIP Discord server as well as the free Discord server is a link in the description below. But again, I'm not a financial advisor, not a gambling expert. I do not guarantee any of my plays hit. I am going to give 4 plays that I like in tonight's video. Let's get into it. So the first play that I like, Boston Celtics, Golden State, Game 3 NBA Finals. It's going to be rebounds, and it's going to be Marcus Smart at 3.5. So this is a play, obviously, we had been taking and smashing the over on. Even last game, right, he missed. He only had 2 rebounds. But Marcus Smart did not play. None of the starters for Boston played the last 10 minutes, right? Udoka pulled out all the starters for like the last at least 8 minutes of the game. Marcus Smart, you barely saw him in the fourth quarter, had a horrendous game, 1 for 6, 2 points, 5 assists, 2 rebounds. I expect a major bounce back game here from Marcus Smart in Game 3, back at home in Boston. He, obviously the type of player that feeds heavily off the crowd. I expect Marcus Smart to come out here, play extremely aggressive, and this has been a lock, right? This play, 3.5 rebounds, has been his line for the last 3-4 games or so. It's been a lock. 5-4, 9, and 5 rebounds in his previous 4 from that game. 2, which he only had 2 rebounds. I love the Marcus Smart over here. We're going to bounce back. We're going to play this play again here. Marcus Smart, 3.5 rebounds. I love the over on that one. The next one is going to be a new category on PrizePicks, rebounds and assists. And I'm going to take Jayson Tatum's over 11.5. So Jayson Tatum has really developed this year as a passer. You can see, in Game 1, he had 13 assists, 6 and 3, 13 and 5, 6 and 10, 9 and 4, 12 and 9, 8 and 5, 6 and 4, 5 and 5, 8 and 6. So in this series against Miami, the 7-game series, he would have hit this over 6 of 7 times, right, of 11.5 rebounds plus assists. He would have obviously hit this over here in Game 1 with 18 rebounds plus assists. All he needs is 12 tonight. I think back at home, he plays extremely aggressive. He's has to get his teammates involved. I think, right, it's not going to show here on PrizePicks yet because the live scoring, I don't think, is for this category. But 13 assists in Game 1. I think for Boston to win this series, he's going to have to get his teammates involved. I think, with these game plans, as these series continue to progress, I think these game plans change, and obviously defensive schemes change as well. So I expect Golden State to hone in a little bit more on Jayson Tatum, who had a terrific Game 2. I expect him to get his teammates involved. I think 12 rebounds plus assists, very attainable for a player like Jayson Tatum here, and I like the over on this one. The next one is going to be back to points, and we're going to take Derrick White's over 11.5. Now, usually, in my opinion, I think role players, and Derrick White is a role player on this team, obviously the 6th man for this team, but at home in playoff games, they tend to play a lot better. Now, not that Derrick White had a horrible Game 2, played 30 minutes, played 32 minutes in Game 1, 21 and 3, 12, 4 and 2, 2 blocks and a steal, but he had 12 points, 4 for 13, and this was in 30 minutes in a loss. And we can see here on Popcorn Machine, Derrick White playing a good amount of minutes, right? So he played from the 6th minute to the end of the first quarter. Then he played all of the second quarter. Then he played from the 5-minute and 55-minute mark in period 3. And then he played, you can see here, from the start of period 4 till the 5-minute mark. But he came out because the game was a blowout already and the game was over. Golden State pulled their starters, and so did Boston. But I love the over here on Derrick White, 11.5. He's good for about 10 to 15 shots in this game. Like I said, role players tend to play a lot better at home. The other one for Derrick White, personally, that I was looking at was his first half points, which is intriguing because it's only 5.5. He's hit his 4 of his last 5, 8, 8, 8, 4, and 11. This is intriguing as well, but I'm going to play it safer and go here for the whole game. Derrick White over 11.5 points. The fourth play is going to be Steph Curry assists, and it's going to be 5, and I'm going to take the over on this one. I think 5 is just too low. Again, at bare minimum, I like to add at least 1 push into my lines, and this would be the push that I do add. I think you can see here, three straight games with over 5, and then the fourth game he had a push. Last game he had 4, so super close to getting it, even when he missed it at 4. Steph Curry on the road this season, 25, 6, and 6. You can see, I mean, these games he's clearly hit over 5 assists multiple times. Had this game against Portland in February where he had 14 assists on the road. Again, similar to Jayson Tatum, he's going to have to get his teammates involved, especially in this game on the road. I think they got to get Clay going, got to get Jordan Poole going, and then, of course, Wiggins going as well. Wiggins only had like 11 points last game, the whole game, and they're going to need him to have at least 15, 16 points for them to have a chance to win. So I like Steph Curry's over here assists. I think it's a very strong play. So those are my 4 plays that I'm giving you guys here on PrizePicks NBA. Game 3 of the NBA Finals tonight, Boston versus Golden State. Let me know in the comments below how you feel about these plays. Drop a like on this video. Again, links in the description below. Discord, Patreon. Hit that subscribe button. And as always, let's have a great night.